tight waist grip, so hands going around the belly button. My left knee goes behind Darren's right knee, right hand goes to the floor, and right foot goes to the floor. I make space and I bring Darren down into that space here, so I'm trying to bring him down to his hip. Extra deep on the tight waist, so what we did the last time was we put our knee on our training partner's hip, and when they spun to their knees, we put in our first hook and we went to our leg ride position. But what we're going to do this time is we break him down to his hip, and then instead of like going into our leg ride or back attacks, I'm going to put my hand in front of the quad. I'm just going to go into a staple mount, and you can see I'm driving him over his elbow. So if we just go back here for a second. So Darren's up on his elbow. We go into a staple, and I can either do this by just driving my head over Darren's head and then collapsing his elbow, or what we could do is take a wrist control, then flatten him out from here. So I'm going to take a cross face, so I'm gripping the shoulder, and then I'm going to get my right foot into place. My right foot scoops underneath Darren's right leg, and then I bring my left leg underneath Darren's leg. Once this happens, I thread my left leg through, and I triangle my legs. Then we put our laces onto our training partner's laces. So Darren tries to turn, this should be very hard. My main focus here is to try keep Darren's left shoulder to the mat, or connected to the mat as much as possible. If I can get an underhook, I'll take that as well. So if Darren tries to cross face me, one way of getting an underhook is basically go bicep tie, bring the elbow to the floor, head goes down, and then we pummel our hand through here. So now we're ready to start passing. So the way I'm going to finish with the pass is I unlock my legs and then I bring my left hip down toward the floor. My legs are unlocked, left hip to the floor. Right foot goes on my training partner's quad, and I'm trying to stretch his legs apart here. And then all we do is bring our head to the mat, up on our toes, and then we slide over into the mount. So we do that one again. We have our tight waist grip, knee behind our training partner's knee, right foot to the floor, right hand to the floor. Break our training partner down to the mat, and then I'm going to put my hand in front of my partner's quad. Some people like to cup the quad. If you want, you can put your hand on the mat, or you can put your fist on the mat, so whichever you prefer. I kind of like to cup the quad with my left hand. I'm going to drive Darren's head over his elbow, so I'll collapse his post, and then I put my knee into the staple mount position. I get my cross face, and I use my right foot to lift Darren's right leg. Once I lift his leg, my left leg goes under. So you can see this again, right leg lifts, left leg goes under, and I triangle my legs. My right shoelaces connect to my training partner's right shoelaces. I'm looking to drive my head over the shoulder to keep them as flat as possible. Normally the reaction you're going to get from here is probably your partner's going to cross face you, so we get an inside bicep tie, and we bring his elbow to the floor. I put my chin over his shoulder and I pummel my right hand through. I take a gable grip, and then I'm going to unlock my legs, and then I pressure with my left hip. So my left hip goes down towards the floor here. Right foot goes inside. I make my training partner do the split, so I'm trying to spread his legs as much as I can. Head goes towards the floor, so this will put Darren's top shoulder on the mat. Knees come up off the mat, and then we slide into the mount with the arm isolated. We're ready to start attacking. So we'll just do this one more time, just a little bit faster. So again, break our training partner down to the mat. Hand goes either on the mat or on the quad, whichever you prefer. My knee then goes behind my training partner's leg. So this is just our regular staple mount position, so I'll show you from this angle. So knee goes over the quad, and then I'm just driving the weight forward to collapse his frame. Here, taking our cross face. Left leg goes inside, right leg lifts up my training partner's right leg, and then my left leg goes in. We triangle our legs, and then we go shoelaces to shoelaces. Partner's framing on the bottom, so he's cross facing. So how we deal with this is we bring our right hand in, bring the elbow to the floor, chin over the shoulder, and pummel our hand inside. So we're going to take a gable grip or butterfly grip, whichever you prefer. I'm then going to open up my legs and then put my left hip to the mat. This creates a lot of pressure. My right leg goes inside in the quad, and I make my training partner do the splits. Head goes to the mat, knees come up off the floor, and we slide into the mat with the arm isolated, ready to start attacking from there.